Hey, this is Ralph, and today I want to show you a new prototype I've been making over the last couple of weeks. There is a new idea I've been thinking about, and it's good enough to show you, I think. And the reason I haven't been making videos is because I've did a lot of prototypes in the past, and now I'm ready to show a really cool idea. I also plan on making these videos weekly, so stay tuned for more. And the game is basically you throw discs. Basically you grab a disc, or it could be another object. It doesn't have to be a disc really. I'm thinking about whether I will really make a disc. It could also be a blog or another object. So it doesn't have to be a disc necessarily. I just been playing a lot of Echo Arena, and yeah, I think that kind of inspired also some of the idea. And the idea is also not just throwing the disc, but as you probably can see in the video, you throw the disc at yourself, and the environment is also synced to the music, and it will react to the music, so you have to time the throws so that you can avoid the obstacles. Something I also noticed doing playtesting myself is you gotta be careful not to try to grab something too far off, otherwise you will punch your hand into the ceiling or something. And so I have to think about that a bit more, how I can design the game so that doesn't happen to the player. But yeah, that's the idea. You basically throw, catch, and you have to time it. So for example, here you can see the disc turns blue with the beat, and you have to throw it at the right amount of at the timing at the wall. So when it's blue, it has to hit the wall, and you have to bounce it. And I think there's much more potential with this idea. For example, multiplayer, and that's the reason why I've decided to do this. So now I'm going to talk a bit about what I did this week. I did some recording of sounds, all kinds of sounds, some guitar, some other random clapping, and I tried to manipulate these sounds with a synthesizer, and it's a program called Form from Native Instruments, and you can load in samples you recorded for example, and you can edit them, make really weird sounding combinations. What you can hear right now in the background is one of the examples. The other thing I did this week is to come up with basic visuals of the game. That was not that easy. At first I tried to do it in Photoshop, but that didn't work really because I'm not that good of an artist. But yeah, I started with the idea of cyberspace. You are inside of a computer, and the mission is to get to the CPU. You could imagine the disk is kind of an artifact or something that has to get to the CPU. Maybe it's a command, an important command that the CPU needs, and you have to get the disk to that. And yeah, right now it's too much looking a bit like Tron, especially the foreground objects are heavily inspired by Tron look. And I want to move away from that, make it a bit unique in the future. That's what I'm going to try next week. I think the background is really nice. I came up with that, trying to figure it out. Playing all kinds of different ideas, using different textures, and right now it's also a bit of animated. And I think with animation and syncing those animations to music, I think you can do some really interesting combinations. I will have to obviously look that I don't do too much, so the person inside of the game is not overwhelmed by all these effects and can concentrate on what is really important. So next week we will do some more level designs. I will try to get the code from the prototype into this new project I've made here, and see, basically design the first stage. My goal is to have 5 stages for the first release, which will be hopefully in December. And after that, if enough people support it, I will expand it onto multiplayer and add more levels. So yeah, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see each other next week. Bye bye.